Then Anastasia ran away with her lover lived happily ever after. Maria closed the book and lifted her head and looked at Taeyong. Taeyong was blind, had 2 white pupils, which was a proof for Maria's witnesses. Taeyong's eyes were locked on the wall as he listened to Maria. He loved listening to stories. Matter of fact, it was only thing he enjoyed the most. Taeyong was beautiful, soft dark hair, bronzed, slim yet fit body, wearing a light yellow shirt with white pants. The boy was beautiful. It was a shame that he couldn't see his own beauty. "Do you believe in love, Maria?" he asked with his soft deep voice. It looks like his throat was kissed by an angel. Maria smiled. "No sir, I don't." But he believed in love. He believed one day he will find his true love. Yes, he was married to a heartless rich duke, but he didn't love him. It was a forced marriage. The man was rich and Taeyong needed someone to take care of him, even though he hated to admit he was too stubborn to say that. He wanted to speak again, but he heard a footstep. He knew that the left feet was a little heavier. Once Jungkook told him when he was younger he went through a fight which caused him injury in his left leg. Taeyong always could recognize his footsteps and of course the sound of the cane. Jungkook came inside and Maria stood up as sign of respect towards Jungkook. Jungkook was a good man. Yes, he was cold but kind. He had a lot of emotions, but he didn't know how to show it. "Evening, sir," Maria said, and he titled his head as sign of gratitude as he was looking at his beautiful husband. "Evening, Maria." His cold voice made Taeyong shivered. Jungkook had a deep voice, a sign of deep disray and love for him hiding. Taeyong didn't said anything. "Dinner is ready, sir." Maria spoke again. "What is it?" he asked. "Roasted chicken, sir." He hummed and nodded. Yes, it was Jungkook's favorite, but Taeyong hated. "And for my husband? Bacon with fruit salad, just how he likes." Taeyong couldn't stop himself but smile. Jungkook knew him very well. Jungkook noticed his smile, which made him smiled. "Leave us." Maria obeyed and left them alone. Jungkook sat exactly in front of him as he let out a low hum. "What did you read today?" It was his hobby to ask Taeyong about his day and what he did in Hus daily. He loved listening to his soft voice. "I was reading The Love in Russia," he said, and Jungkook couldn't help himself but smile. Taeyong spoke up again. "Which made me too think." Jungkook rose an eyebrow. "About what? Why did you marry me?" He was shocked. What?" Jungkook said. "Why, Jungkook? I'm blind, I can't give you an AMD, you don't even love me." The last words made Jungkook's heart ache. The younger man thought he didn't love him? How could he? Jungkook was in love. Hell, he was obsessed with Taeyong. He would do anything to make his husband happy. He stood up and gently put the book on his lap and went out. Now Taeyong was mad. He didn't need another book, he needed answers. His eyes were teary. He rose the book to throw it on the floor, but he froze. "It can't be." He placed his fingers on the cover as his tears were wetting his cheeks. "The Beauty and the Beast." It mumbled it was his favorite book in Braille. Did Jungkook went through all the trouble to give Taeyong this book? He knew how rare it was to find this book. He sobbed softly. He couldn't believe the man loved him. He was now sure about it. Maybe Jungkook didn't said it, but his action were clear that Jungkook loved him. Maybe the love he always wanted to experience was right in front of him. Suddenly he heard a door knock. He quickly wiped his tears. "Yes?" "Sir, your dinner is ready. Master said to serve you in your room," Maria said behind the door. Taeyong grabbed his cane, which was next to his armchair. No, I will downstairs." While Jungkook cleared his throat awkwardly as Taeyong was sitting in front him, he could feel Taeyong wanted to say something. "Dismissed," he said to maids to make sure Taeyong was comfortable. "Thank you," he mumbled, finally saying it. "Did loved your book?" "More than anything, good." He could hear a hint of sadness in his voice. "Why you sound sad?" "Nothing, just, when Maria was busy or slept, you asked me to read it for ya. I guess those days are over." 3 hours later. Jungkook was staring at him, ceiling rinking about Taeyong and Maria ruined it with her knock. "Sorry sir, but your husband wants to see you." Jungkook stood up from excitement and went to his room and saw Taeyong was on floor fakely start looking for the book. Jungkook's heart beat faster for the boy when he saw the book under his bed. "Oh hi, I lost my book, do you mind if you read me a book? Jungkook went to him and lifted him. With ease which made Taeyong gasp. Jungkook was strong and Taeyong loved feeling him so close. Jungkook wanted to sat in front of him on the chair but Taeyong grabbed his shirt. Maybe I am scared. This boy is going to drive him crazy. He sat next to him and Taeyong went to his arms and made him lay down. Maybe I am cold and I don't have a blanket. Jungkook hugged him tighter. Night story. Taeyong whined which made Jungkook chuckled. Once upon a time there was a boy named. He start telling Taeyong's story and after 10 minutes he heard Taeyong's soft breathing which made Jungkook smiled. He was so in love.